Oh, hello! It's so good to see you all here tonight. That is the night that is the Goblin night. It is 11 fucking 12 Pacific time right now, so happy to see you all. Make sure that you all. Damn it, I could have started at 11:11, but I had to flounder around and I missed the opportunity for everybody to make a wish. But, hello, happy to see you all. Glad you're all here. We'll join us once again for more Goblin shenanigans. Today is episode 8 of our ongoing chicanery with these little green skinned monsters. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of fucking bullshit they put me through today. I can only imagine. I open the gates and they wander out like overhead sized T-Rex babies, and just the chaos unfolds and I have to manage it. So um, hopefully you guys will enjoy watching more of that today. But before we get started here today, Effie, do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, hello. I didn't die from my soma drinking experience last night, but I am a little worse for the wear. So if I'm a little quiet, I apologize.
Yeah, Effie's just a little hungover, so make sure you guys send lots of jarring blurps at her so that she can
Yeah.
learn the joy of getting too sloshed. And
Mhm.
yep, with that said, make sure that you guys check out these wonderful people who I have linked with the exclamation mark goblins command in chat. And if you are interested to watch previous broadcasts of this sessions, you can go to the YouTube channel link that is provided with those connections there, and you can go ahead and check out our archive of broadcasts, because there's a whole bunch of them. So with that all said and done, I guess the only thing really to cover is uh, right. Just a reminder to everybody who's here. We will also be Yuki Yashiro. Thank you for following Effie's channel. Very much so appreciated. Everybody. Oh, do you want to do your thing, Effie? Because we haven't started the
Yeah,
session.
yeah. I'll do my thing. I'll do my thing. Oh God, there's so many fucking blurbs. Hold on. Jesus. Okay, you share. Thank you so much for the follow in the box. Right, comfy, cozy. We got hot chocolate with marshmallows and blankets, and now we got you. How the hell are ya? What's
There we
going
go.
on?
Perfect.
Hey.
All right. With that introduction done, not this Wednesday coming up, but the Wednesday following will be the first episode of our Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory campaign that will also be hosted here on Effie the Cat's channel. So if you guys want to tune in, that one will be starting earlier for those of you who wish to catch it earlier in the day. It'll be 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Is when we will be starting that broadcast. So on Wednesdays. So with the 6th and going forward every Wednesday from there, we will be getting up to some Warhammer 40k shenanigans. It will be a little grimmer and darker than what you've experienced here with this game, but it will still probably be full of goofy bullshit, because that's just who we are as people. Uh, so make sure that you guys tune in for the premiere of that on the 6th. So mark your calendars, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time at Effie the Cat's channel, Wrath and Glory, Warhammer. Mark it down, because we're going to have some fun with it. It's very good. It's going to be very amusing. So, with all that shenaniganry said and done, happy to have you all here. And hey, players, are you guys? Oh, right. A reminder to everybody as well. If you're like, what the fuck is the bullshit pool? If you donate in increments that total up to $10 worth of contributions, either in donations or bits, we add a point to the Goblin bullshit pool. Also, at the start of every session, there is one bullshit pool added to the point. So technically, we're starting with 16. And I also add a point every time I, the DM, can't help myself but saying that's some goddamn Goblin bullshit during our games. So that also makes the points go up. So if you guys want to help increase the Goblin bullshit pool, it's essentially a reroll or a recovery system for the goblins. However, every time they use it, they suffer an effect on the Goblin bullshit pool, which is a D100 table that I have written, which causes things like what you see here beside me already. And so number 88, for instance, is the goblin who called for bullshit eyes grow 3 times in size for an hour, which leads to some really uwu anime experiences. And they've already got pretty big eyes, so it's probably really terrifying for people who aren't familiar with that. So, yeah, with all that explanation done, hey, players, are you guys ready for some goblin bullshit today?
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Boggy.
Hello.
Okay, good. Boggy's ready too. All right. Well, with that all said and done, why don't we go ahead and get our session on the road? So first, what I'm going to do is also apologies. I still haven't managed to sort through the horrible organization system that is Michael Gelfi's audio Patreon. So I am only going to be using the YouTube links related. So I will post that for you guys to listen to the players as I change them. And then hopefully by the next session, I'll have actually sorted the full file folders because holy crap, is finding anything in the mess of that Patreon a nightmare. Supposedly there's an organization system, but it's not clearly defined, and nobody has replied to me on the Discord, so I'm literally an archaeologist excavating gold from mountains of noise and sound to try to find what I'm looking for, which has been an experience. So for the time being, we have the awesome stuff that is posted on their YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check out a lot of super awesome ambient D&D music, you can check out Michael Gelfi on YouTube, Michael Gelfi Studios, and yeah, that's all that she wrote. So go ahead, settle in, and let's get this parade down Main Street, shall we? Okay, switching over from this goblin image to Sandpoint. Ta-da! All right. We return once more to the Varisian coast, to the small but bustling town of Sandpoint, where 3 of our 4 goblins have managed to secure themselves a temporary welcome to the town from the sheriff, provided they remain under the care of one Denise Wettleblossom, the goblins' newfound ally and advocate in the town. But before we elaborate on any of that, we need to talk about Boggy. Boggy, the last time we saw you, you had escaped the long arm of the law and discovered that both the cart and your undead friends had disappeared. Your allies were briefly held in the town garrison for interrogation and have been released and made their way back to Denise's home, and may have pertinent information for you on the whereabouts of your undead minions, should you choose to reconnect with them. But, for the time being, what would you have liked to have gotten up to while the party was in the town jail?
First, I would like to correct you.
Yes?
They have very short arms. You'd think they would be long enough to catch Goblin, but...
I gotta put these on already. Okay. Anyways, continue.
Okay. Yes, Buggy is looking for ghost hunters.
What?
Yes. Buggy, wait, is there a farm nearby?
But... I mean, there's outlying farms.
Yes. Okay, so 2 things. 1, I need to go acquire a farm animal, and 2, I need to go find ghost hunters. Ghosts must have taken my cart.
All right.
When I secure a farm animal.
Yeah. You have 2 options on that front. You know
Okay.
what are you looking for? What is there specific?
I need something with wool.
You need a sheep or
No.
no?
No.
No. What do you?
Close.
Okay. What?
No. Go on.
Well, I need to know what you're seeking for.
There are only like 3 options. I don't think you actually ranch rams, even if I have heard of that place before.
Are you telling me you're looking for Ram Ranch?
No, I'm looking for a lamb. Though I'm glad you said the place I was talking about.
I'm putting these back on. I don't know why I took them off.
I don't know I took them off either.
Okay, you're looking for a lamb.
Yes.
You could find lambs probably for sale in the let me look at the map of Sandpoint here real quick. The most likely place that you could find something like that is in the market. The Sandpoint market. And then they could probably direct you there to potential outlying farms that handle like, flocks of livestock and such.
Okay, Buggy do that. Buggy buy lamb, however possible. Find people, yes.
Okay. So you, I'm looking at your inventory real quick. You have no money.
Yeah.
Good, perfect. So,
Buggy don't have pockets. Buggy don't have anything.
So, You go to the Sandpoint Meat Market as you're directed by merchants around the area who, by the way, had seen the non. I assume you went into like little doll form after escaping the law and have been making your way around. All right. So confused at the interaction with a speaking doll, I think some of the merchants would have been like just taken aback by the experience, but eventually, through some time and effort, you would have discovered that there are the Sandpoint Meat Market actually has like a small holding pen next to it of like ready to be slaughtered animals, and lamb is a delicacy that is enjoyed here. So you would have been able to go to the meat market. And now I need to look up who the fuck runs the meat market. So as we do that,
Don't forget to look up Ghost Hunter.
Yep, that's a thing, 100%. That's
yeah, and
oh, Chod Bevik, Chod the butcher. Good. He's gonna talk like
is he
this.
zombie?
Is he a zombie?
Yeah, because he sounds like what I name my zombies. Like, why would you be named Chute?
No, his name is Chod. So as you wander into the meat market, Chod is, doing his butchery work and coming into the place. How do you want to approach asking him about lambs?
Does he have counter? Is it what I think it looked like?
Yeah, it's it's a broad wooden counter that, you do not come up to at all, so you'd need to climb onto it. And right now, he's not paying attention to the front counter as he's chopping up some meat.
Okay, this is better for Boggy. Boggy, climb on counter.
Okay. All right, so you climb up on the counter, and he's still a little bit occupied with his efforts. So, what would you like to do to potentially get his attention?
Boggy need lamb. Boggy need ride. Hi.
The butcher turns around and he goes, "What?" And he points his cleaver at you and he goes, "You just talk."
Boggy does that thing that kiddies do when they're about to go to sleep, but he does not. He circles counter and then looks and say, "And Boggy need ride."
Well, he looks incredibly confused, looking around, wondering, "Is this a prank?" And he's like, "Who's controlling this thing?"
Boggy.
Who's Boggy?
I don't know where this disconnect is coming from, but I am Boggy.
And he looks at you and he just kind of sighs. And he goes, "Is this... What? You're talking doll."
Yeah, I'm magic voodoo creature. If you don't give me lamb, I curse you for at least 5 minutes.
Oh. Can you give me Let me double check your stats to see what is the best roll in this instance with that statement. Put you in the meat market, and then we open your thing, and we look at your shit, and deception, please.
Yeah, sorry, I was making funny comment.
That's okay. Wow. Even with
I would like to roll Goblin bullshit.
All right, Goblin bullshit, go. Our
Yes.
first use of the point tonight. Good, excellent.
There we go.
Well, there you go. That's much higher. Let's go ahead and see what you get. You are no longer able to blink, but I don't think that's a problem for you. I guess that's not really applicable to you in this situation, but if you're ever in Big Boggy form, you will no longer blink for the period of time that is happening. However,
I would
thank
like
you
to
very
point
much.
out.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say, Proxy, thank you for adding 2 more points to the Goblin bullshit pool. We are now back up to 17, so thank you very much. We appreciate that. All that money goes right back into our wonderful project, so we very much so. Oh, fuck, Huber. All right, this... So now we are at 22 goblin bullshit pool points. There is going to be so much fucking goblin bullshit this session, my fucking god. Alright, so thank you so much for the contributions, you wonderful, wonderful people. We love you very much. Boggy, what were you saying?
Buggy forgot. Buggy had think second. Buggy remember.
Okay.
Joke is on you, goblin bullshit. Buggy in buggy, big buggy form doesn't blink anyway.
Okay, perfect. So this is a result that has no application to you.
No, I only wink.
All right, perfect, good.
Yeah. So yes, I would like to use my 20 in deception to trick him into thinking I will curse him for at least 5 minutes.
All right. Well, I can guarantee you that he's not going to be able to do a lot here. I just want to see. Oops. I shouldn't have you selected, but that was his role. Okay. Yeah. He's definitely intimidated at the moment, and he goes, okay. I could wrap up some lamb meat for you
No,
from the.
I need a ride. One full lamb. You can charge it to dentist.
He looks at you a little incredulously and goes, "You want a whole lamb?"
I need a ride. A noble steed.
You want to use it as a mount?
Yeah. When I was running, everyone told me that's what I need to do.
I've got. He seems intimidated and is not willing to risk any kind of like hoodoo against him. And he goes, "I've got a lamb in the back with the others ready for slaughter."
No. The buggies now.
Okay.
Like I said, you can charge dentist. She's very nice.
Who's dentist?
Her name dentist.
Okay.
So I think this is how I'm supposed to do bad buggy, good dentist. Yeah.
Why don't I go get you that lamb?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So he goes into the back of the butcher shop, and he comes out holding a little lamb that's like, meh, meh, and as it sees you, it's kind of struggling a little bit more. Meh. And he's like, oh no, where do you want it?
Yes, give me the rope and open the door.
Okay. So he hands you the rope that's around the lamb's neck as kind of like a leash, and just puts it down on the floor. And in true lamb fashion, panicking at the current situation, are you trying to get on top of it before it gets let go, or?
Yeah. I'm going to become Cow Gubby.
Give me an acrobatics roll, please.
This ends well for Bucky.
Alright, it wasn't a huge, like, DC, it's just a lamb. So yeah, you jump your little ass on top of this thing, and because it's like, I don't know what's going on, what the fuck is this, oh my god, I'm free. The lamb just starts going, meh, and runs out into the street, and the butcher just kind of sits there going, oh my god, nobody's gonna believe this. So, now you can go ahead and, if you have any hope in hell of actually steering this thing, you can give me a...
Oh, no.
Oh?
No, the ship takes me to the ghost hunters.
Yeah?
Yes, during this time, while I wait for the sheep or the lamb to take me where I'm going, I will have a brief moment of introspection about my day, and wondering why everyone told me I needed to be on a lamb.
I was waiting for it. I was praying. Thank you, Buggy. Thank you.
I'm collecting myself. Okay. All right, cool, perfect. So as the lamb panically runs through the streets, aimlessly looking for some kind of direction to take you, you can see that there is, down the end of the road, there is a guard who stops and looks at this sight of you, like, kind of casually just going along for the ride on top of the... Oh god, Proxy, thank you very much for the contribution of the biddies. That is another addition to the Goblin Bullshit Pool. We very much so appreciate that. And I believe we're 600 bits away to the next one as well from the general... Oh, 700. Okay, cool. So yeah, Boggy, are you trying to steer this thing after your horrible joke that was way too long of a setup that has killed me internally?
Why would I try to steer my portent?
All right, cool. So you're riding along on the fucking on the lamb. You're on the lamb, and it takes you straight to the feet of the guard as it smacks into him and kind of goes, eh. Also, thank you, Chesh, for increasing the Goblin Bullshit Pool to 24. Oh, and an additional 300. Thank you, everybody, for the contributions. We appreciate your support for this project. But, Boggy, as the lamb slams into this thing's feet, it kind of sits down for a minute and is like, eh. And the guard looks down and goes, hey, I think I know you.
I am a very powerful sorcerer, and I raise one little paw, and I said, don't make me say the word. Don't, and then I just, Evidi Kadivi. I would like to roll an, intimidate. Would you want me? I'm lying to him.
You're lying, so you can have a deception roll for me. All right.
There you go.
Perfect. All right, I'll roll for the guard. Fuck my life. I think we determined for the Pathfinder it's attackers or the one who's initiating a test who wins the ties. He steps back startled. He goes, ah! And he levels his spear at you and looks around like...
Ride! Yeah!
Alright, give me... Now is a very critical act that you need to do, is you need to give me a... You need to give me a nature roll, please, to see if you can encourage this creature to follow your whims. Alright, are you gonna keep that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. So the lamb just starts kind of panicking and like running through the street, not knowing where to go, still just terrified generally of you being on its back. Did you have an attempt that you wanted to navigate it in a direction, or are you just letting it take the lead?
I told you, it was going to tell me how to do things. What? Bucky doesn't know. Bucky has no clue.
Right, so you put the faith in the lamb to lead you to the ghost hunters, yes?
Yeah. First wall, or preferably door, lamb hits, I go inside, yeah.
Okay, so the guard is a little cautious about pursuing you for the moment, thinking over his options as the lamb just kind of aimlessly runs around and is kind of like smacking into random shit. And it has gone down, let's say, Salmon Street now. Fuck. And something seems to draw it, you're not sure why, but you find yourself entering an establishment that, if you could read... Actually, I think Boggy can read, yes?
Yeah, Bucky can read.
Okay, the sign above is a rather interesting sign that says the Pixie's Kitten. And you find yourself wandering into into Sandpoint's local brothel.
You gotta be careful going through that door, though. It's a tight fit.
Buggy will hop off the lamb and like do the gymnastics. Ha! And then I will turn to lamb. And go. No, it's just sheepy now. I'm off the lamb. You are sheepy now. Be free! Ciao.
The lamb runs off into the distance, and And as you dismount into this room full of folks, there's two rather burly-looking guards who look like kind of like bouncers who just are completely miffed at what has happened here. And one of them turns his head and goes, okay, we got a doll. And walking down the stairs from the upper part of the... it's a good thing I actually had this character on hand. Walking down from the upstairs part of the brothel, a woman who looks like this comes walking down. And she stops at the foot of the stairs and folds her arms. And she looks like she has a decent bit of... she's wearing like light leather armor and looks kind of like it's mixed in with like a very interesting looking kind of dress choice. And she just kind of stops and looks at you for a second and just goes, "What the hell are you?"
Hi, I'm Boggy. A ghost stole my dignity. I need to kill it now.
Oh. She looks like a little besmirchedly at one of her guards and goes, I don't think we offer that service here. And she looks you up and down and goes, in fact, I'm pretty sure what we offer here, the majority of it isn't going to be of use to you.
Are you sure? Because, like, my lamb brought me here, and lamb knows.
She kneels down, and as she does so, you can hear the sound of a guard running past going, has anyone seen a living doll? And just, like, runs past the building. And she looks up and looks kind of thoughtful and goes, so, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's related.
No, I'm dead.
What?
He's looking for a living one.
Why? Why do I take these off? I'm just gonna... Yeah, there's no point in keeping these off my head.
I've told you so many times, just they're glued there now whenever you play this game.
Yeah, they're just glued there. You know, there's moments where they seem to go off of my eyes, and then they come right back on. But yes, thank you also, everybody, for the hype train during our broadcast here. We appreciate the support and engagement.
We do have one more point, by the way.
Oh, we do? We got yet another one?
Yep.
Okay.
We evened it out.
Thank you for watching that for me. And
I
thank you,
didn't want to
everybody.
interrupt. I just... Yeah.
No, it's all good. So she just kind of like sighs and goes, all right, well, it seems you might be in a little bit of trouble with the law,
Trouble would be for not Buggy? Yeah. Buggy's okay. Guard's low. Big chubby waddle man? No, catch me. No. I'm Buggy.
All right, well, Boggy, I'm
Yes.
Kei. Pleasure to meet you.
Where did Elemento Pico?
God. Lord help me. I didn't take the brows off, did I? Okay, good. I was just double checking. Alright, yeah, so she just kind of chuckles a little bit to herself and goes, well, you're a quick wit, aren't you?
I'm Buggy. I'm quick, Buggy. Not wits. We killed wits.
She nods at you and says, well, whatever you're up to, you said you had a problem with ghosts?
No, not multiple. One. Yeah, he took my dignity. He put it through my chest, and then I came back, and then I ran to place. God smited me, because I guess I wasn't cool enough anymore. And then, I woke up in dentist's house.
She processes about half of that and goes, who was the ghost that was responsible for taking your dignity?
Some ugly bird on the island.
Ugly bird on the Chopper's Island?
Is that what it's called? I don't know. It had a spooky cabin.
You went to Chopper's Island. What brought you over to Chopper's Island?
I wanted to see what the ugly bird looked like, and I needed to look before my friends went because I wanted to be the cool one who knew. Turns out that's how you die.
she nods her head and goes, yeah, that was a dumb choice. I guess
I told you we kill wits.
she chuckles to herself and says, you're quite an oddity here, and despite some of my associations, I'm not the biggest fan of some of the guards in this town. So, tell you what, have you been staying with anybody here, or have any friends in town that you might know?
Yeah, I know dentist.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we actually have a dentist in this town. Do you know where they live?
In this town.
Right, but what building?
One that has 2 broken windows.
Ah, I see. she nods her head and says, "Well, tell you what. If I hid you away and helped you find your way through the town, do you think maybe you could guide me until you see the building you recognize?"
Oh, sure. Buggy know where Buggy been. Buggy just don't know how. Buggy just am.
She leans forward and looks a little bemused, and she says, "You're not in trouble with the sheriff, are you?"
Who?
The sheriff? Sheriff Baylor?
Oh, dickhead! Yes. Yeah, he don't like me.
You're not the only one who noticed about his helmet.
No, Desi and Gem and Snooty all noticed. Yeah.
Huh. As much as I enjoy his company, I've never mentioned it all these years. I wonder when someone's going to bring that up.
Buggy brought it up. Buggy bring it up to him. I wonder if he know.
I wonder. But you seem like a little bit of a mischief maker,
Buggy not old enough to make anything. Chief said mischief making for the parent goblins.
Interesting. Well, tell you
Yeah.
wait, goblins?
Yeah, Buggy is baby mischief. Yeah.
You're a goblin.
Buggy is a buggy. Suck frog.
That's a lot of things that you just said right now, and I'm having a little bit of trouble putting it together, but are you associated with goblins?
So this is where the disconnect happens, but killing wits was fine?
Dr. Heels, thank you very much for the raid. We appreciate that.
Hey, thank you.
Look, if you give me piggyback ride, Buggy tell you everything.
She laughs and says, "All right, tell you what, I don't want the guards to see you, and you're pretty small." So she unbuttons the front of her shirt and says, "If you promise to be good, I'll put you in here, and you can guide me, all right?"
You can't do that.
Why not?
Buggy not married.
Sweetheart. You don't have to be married to sit in my shirt.
Yeah, but Buggy was going to be, so it can't.
You were going to be married?
Yeah, Buggy was going to be, but then Buggy...
Oh.
And like I said, he's not looking for me because I'm not a living doll.
Oh. Well, your story just gets sadder and sadder, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Buggy doesn't like to think about it.
So she just lets out a little laugh and says, There's a lot of folks who come through these doors who can relate. So, tell you what, if you don't want to get in my shirt, I'm gonna put you in this, and she pats on like a little satchel on the side of her belt and says, and you're just gonna peek out of there and help me guide you to where you've been staying, okay?
Well, you had buggy seat too. Everyone had buggy seat. How you? Do you know Snooty? Okay. Buggy climb in.
Alright. So basically, what we'll say is to sync up the efforts of what's going on of the day. Desi, Gam, and Snooty, you guys return to your temporary housing arrangement with Dentist, aka Denise. And as you guys are returning to the town, or to the building after having spent some time in the local garrison. Also, just a quick aside, thank you so much to those of you who followed Effie's channel while you came in with the raid, Dr. Heels and official Abel Garcia, etc., etc. We really appreciate you being here. We don't always have a chance to interact directly with chat, but we do so in chat when we type. So we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. And hope you guys enjoy the Goblin shenanigans, because we've been getting up to all kinds of bullshit. Oh, and a little reminder to everybody. There you go. You can check out all the links there and watch previous sessions of the YouTube. So, moving onwards. Desi, Gim, and Snooty, and Denise, you all return to Denise's home after the offense of the interrogation going on in the jail. Roughly about the same time, finally, Boggy, you have managed through, I am sure, no short amount of shenaniganry, finally managed to steer Kei over to Denise's home. So as Denise is coming back upon her house, she takes out her house key and starts to unlock the door as the three of you are waiting. And Kei walks up to all of you and says, oh, Denise! Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Denise, how are you, my dear? And she looks down and sees the three goblins and goes, and who are these three? Do you want to introduce yourselves to the nice lady?
Hi, I'm Snooty.
Yeah, I'm Desi. Hi.
Dennis is mine. Keep away.
Huh?
So you're holding, I assume you're holding her hand as you're saying that,
Yes.
Kim, yes? Alright. So Denise looks over at Kei and says, Kei, oh, it's a pleasure to see you. What can I do for you? And she kind of looks a little conspiratorially and goes, I think we might have a common acquaintance who might be in trouble with the local law enforcement. And if I could just come inside and we can talk about it further. And she just kind of nods her head, unlocks the door and opens it, and opens the door for all of you to go in, which I assume is everybody but Gem, because you're just standing there holding her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, by this point, Gem, you were also hauled off because you were very sleepy and you were being held the whole way here, so we'll say that Denise is carrying you still.
Yes.
So you've awakened at this point, but you were definitely being held and carried, being the sleepy little gobble that you were. God damn it, this is the most wholesome goblin bullshit.
At that point, Mr. DM.
What? Wait, fuck! Damn it! You got me. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so, shut up, Julie. Why did I make this rule? So, Denise opens the door and all of you shuffle in, and Kei, she walks in, and as soon as Denise enters the building and closes the door behind her, she looks at you, and just lifts the little, the satchel at the side of her hip. And Boggy, how do you want to react to this satchel being open and seeing your friends?
And so we all gotta go out, hush.
Yo. Buggy.
Buggy.
Buggy. We thought we lost you, Buggy.
No. It's good. It's good. Lamb's gone. No longer on lamb. It's good. All is well.
Oh,
You're alive.
Nope.
Being on
St-
lamb is
that's
very
wrong.
bad. The law chases you when you're on the lamb. Yeah.
Like words? Do they like jump off the page and come eat me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes sense. Is that why I found a K?
Yeah.
Oh, don't eat me, please.
I don't think she's going to eat you.
I don't know. You said the law was after me.
Well, yeah. But not the alphabet law.
Yeah, but okay. So I found K, but where's O?
Oh, we don't talk about where O went.
No.
It was a
No.
deal.
That's oh, Luna, thank you for the raid. We really appreciate that. There is no. Thank you for cutting off whatever goofy fucking puns or reference to Encanto was about to happen there. Thank you so much for being here, Luna. We appreciate you. And thanks everybody for joining us with that raid. Yes, the eyebrows. I don't know why I took them off. I'm sorry, everybody. I really should learn my lesson. So, as these shenaniganry is unfolding, Kay just kind of reaches in and picks up Boggy and kind of like pops you down on the floor out of her little pack. And she looks over at Denise and says, "So, goblins, huh?" And she just kind of shyly nods and goes, I'm kind of responsible for them now, I guess. We went to see the sheriff, or at least these three did. There was some accusations laid against them related to starting a fire and some other occurrences that happened in the town. We set the record straight, and they were allowed to go free. Apparently, there was a bit of nasty business with Titus, and she just kind of raises an eyebrow and goes, "Oh, Titus is still in the jail, is he?" "Yeah, apparently there was a bit of a mishap. He had confused the poor things, tried to get them to help him break out of the prison. Obviously, not something someone who isn't guilty would do, so I'm sure he'll end up in Magnamar soon enough. It's just adding to his crimes. An attempted breakout? There's no way that he's going to be able to get past that one, no matter how skeezy he can be." And she just nods and says, "Okay, well, I have a business to attend to, and this seems very interesting. Maybe I'll come by some other time and we can discuss it." She points to Boggy and says, "I'm not sure why this one's wanted, but it might be good for him to go talk to Baylor at some point. I mean, I'm not going to tell you your business, and I do get a little bit of joy out of causing some problems for him now and then." And Denise just kind of laughs and says, Yeah, I can understand that. He's just so serious, you know. Well, except when I do that." And she pauses for a minute and goes, "Anyways, other company not included here on the inn. I think it's time to take my leave." She gives a little bow to Boggy and says, "It was a pleasure to meet you, Boggy."
It was a pleasure. Also, to set the record straight, everyone is after Boggy because he is now celebrity for killing the devil.
Oh.
What? You're celebrity? That's not fair. I want to be celebrity.
Have you thought about burning the devil?
No, Bucky, you did not set fire, Bucky. Did you?
Did I? Yeah.
No, Bucky.
Wow.
Look, listen, I have a secret to tell you. Come here.
Oh, wait 1 sec. Snooty, see, as like this is pulling Boggy. Snooty, see, I told you, you want to get noticed? Light self on fire. You want to get noticed more? Light other people on fire. Okay, bye.
I'm going
Like
to pull
he's a
Bucky up
genius.
just so he is like in front of my face, and I'm just gonna talk to him and be like, Bucky, don't say you set the devil on fire.
Why?
Don't do it.
Why? But I did.
Yeah, I know.
Do-
Listen,
Are you telling Boggy to be a liar?
no. If you don't say it and no one asks it and you don't say it, doesn't mean you liar.
Mama Mischief Maker told me that if I became liar, my ears get bigger.
At this point, I think if any of you got bigger, it would be an improvement.
What do
But
you
listen,
mean?
well, okay,
I am a
'cause
short king.
you are, yeah, short king, yeah, very, very, very tiny king. You have an immaculate crown, but listen, the nice people, they don't understand that horses are the devil.
Oh, well, then do I have... I might have to start a church to enlighten them about the horse devil.
I mean, maybe, but if you tell them,
Sorry, I said that.
if you tell them that you burnt the devil, they're probably going to feed you to horses.
Okay, one moment. Sorry, technical
Yeah,
difficulty.
okay.
I have to do it then.
Uh-huh.
Huh, yeah, let's see, let's see,
Uh-huh.
voice and video, and then we go to
Uh-huh.
CRISPR, and we turn off noise suppression really quick, and then we go, sorry, what was that?
Help. Oh god, we're not even an hour in yet. Alright, good. So, as this conversation is going on, Kay just kind of looks like a little bemused at these amusing interactions, and then she just kind of looks over Desi, Gem, and Snooty, and just kind of goes, you three are really cute.
What does that mean?
You think we're pretty?
Like, yeah, what does that mean?
She gets down on one knee to come closer to your level,
Uh.
Snooty, and she just kind of pinches your cheek, and she goes, "Oh yes, you're an absolute little cutie."
Oh, no, Kate, no, she's taken. You can't marry her. I'm sorry, I know.
I am married to the chief.
Oh, you're married to a chief. Well, that's pretty prestigious. I guess what does that make you? A chiefess? A queen?
Wife to the chief.
Yeah.
Interesting. And she points at Gam and says, "What about you? Any commitments?
Huh? What?
Are you married
What's
to
a
anyone?"
commitment?
It's just Gam just staring into space.
Did I not pick up?
No, the second half of whatever you said.
I asked it what a commitment was.
Oh no, yeah, she asked if you were married.
Maybe.
Wait,
Maybe.
when did Gen get married?
You'll see. You'll all see.
She just kind of sighs and looks at Desi and goes, "All right, love. Well, what about you? Any prospective or current partnerships?"
No. Last business partnership I had, man put me on and blew it up. No.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. I'm glad you survived.
Yeah. I don't worry about it. I'm going to kill him brutally. But yeah, no Mary, no Mary. What? Why?
Oh, well, she gets up and dusts her knees off, and she just kind of goes, "Well, I run a little establishment on the other end of town named the Pixie's Kitten. It's a decent place for a pretty young thing such as yourself to make a bit of extra coin if you're ever interested. Feel free to pop by and have a chat with me sometime."
Yeah, but I have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the kitten really small? Because a pixie is small? Or is the pixie just freakishly big and has a normal kitten?
She chuckles and she says, "Darling, there are kittens of all kinds where I work."
Oh.
Denise kind of gives her like an admonishing move of her hand, and she says, they don't know what you're talking about. And she looks down and she says, okay, I'm not going to judge what you decide to do with your time for either of you, but if you all want to go to the Pixie's Kitten, I'm going to need to explain a few things in great detail before you get involved with working with them, okay?
Look, I don't understand how a pixie's herding all them kittens, cause, like, that pixie's like Bucky size.
What?
And why would
Rude?
we work for the kitten?
Yeah, why would we work for the kittens? If anything, the kitten should be paying us.
Oh, the kitten will pay you if you do the right things.
Is this like a reverse
a-
zoo?
What is this? You know what, Bucky, Snooty,
hi.
I think this is, I've heard of this.
Yeah.
This is called a pyramid scheme.
What's a
Yeah.
pyramid?
What's a scheme?
So they say that go into the place that's got kittens, and then you go in and they're like, here, now sell these things, but you have to go find someone else to sell the kittens. And then you have goblins selling kittens, and then the kittens are trying to sell kittens.
And then what do the kittens try to sell?
The kittens, and nobody gets paid.
Hey, how could you do this?
I don't know, but you know what? I think this smells like
Kittens?
a catastrophe.
Oh,
I feel like that is a little too old to be a catastrophe. It's probably still a
You know, that's
catastrophe.
I
probably
hate
true.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, what's a catastrophe?
It's when something really bad happens.
You know,
Why didn't you just say something bad happens?
Because I was trying to make a joke.
I didn't get the joke.
That's okay. Wait, you didn't get the joke?
No.
it's okay.
You
You
got
still
to be
have
kidding
Buggy.
me.
Oh,
well,
I
thanks
don't have
everybody. It's been a
kittens.
great broadcast. We appreciate you for joining us for Amz Goblins. The project's over now. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate your support.
We doing kobolds now?
Yeah, I look forward to all the fucking dragon puns. Anyways,
Dragging
moving
these
forward.
nuts
We're really
across your
taking this
face?
out.
Ugh.
What does Eilady mean?
I lay
Oh.
these nuts across your face.
Okay.
Okay. Do it.
Kay just erupts in laughter at the interaction of these goblins, and she says, "You know what? Maybe I should rethink that offer of employment. They seem like a liability." And Denise just kind of like shakes her head up and down and says, "Yeah, I don't think they're gonna work out for what you have in mind."
why does everyone keep trying to say we're a liability? Obviously, we're goblins.
Yeah, I don't understand. Well, actually, I do.
Yeah?
Okay, that
Yes.
means that it is more dangerous to have us around. It is, they're liable. So let's say that I go to Pixie's Kitten and
Yeah.
I have my backpack, which
Yeah.
is gonna shake gently and it's gonna rattle. Yeah. And let's say one cat gets into backpack and uncorks a bomb, and then
Yeah.
bombs make other bombs go off, and then there is kitten slaughter, and everything is on fire.
Well, we
That
can't have
means
that. Desi, you can't
yeah.
be more of a celebrity than Buggy.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be celebrity.
Snooty want to be celebrity. Not fair.
Wow. Okay, alright, Snooty, we'll make you celebrity, but I don't know about this pixie kitten stuff. Okay.
Well, working at the Pixie Kitten place make me celebrity.
She laughs a little bit and she says, "I guess it depends on how well you do the job."
Wait, what is the job?
Yeah.
Denise like goes a little red in the face, and she goes, "You know what? Why don't you leave that to me? We'll see you around, Kay." And she's like hurrying her out the door, and she's just giggling to herself and goes, "Oh, this is fun. I'm going to be back Okay, you do that. Have a good to see you. Bye. And she closes the door behind her
There
and
she
turns
goes.
around.
That was mean. She was gonna tell
Yeah.
us what the place does.
Yeah. What the heck?
Denise is gonna
I
get
wanted to
down.
know what the kittens were going to pay us for.
Denise gets down on like her like one knee and goes, okay, quick
So the
question.
job is going down. Got it.
Fuck off. She leans in at you and goes, okay, this question is gonna make it easier for me to figure out what level I'm dealing with. Do the three of you know what sex is?
Oh, what
Yeah,
is?
yeah. It's
I don't
think I
know that
killed one
word.
once.
it's the field on the form of piece of paper when you are selling medical information.
You can sell that?
Yeah. Turns out if you are in business, you can sell all sorts of information.
She sighs and says, okay, do the four of you know how goblin babies are made?
Yeah,
Oh,
mischief
yeah, yeah.
makers.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Don't you just come out of the tent?
Uh,
humor me. How are goblin babies made?
Okay, so
I don't understand the joke.
there once was a man from Nantucket who put his hand in a bucket. I don't know why this is relevant, but
yeah.
yeah, I came out of a hole.
Oh, okay. I always heard the rhyme as there once was a frog in the bog, and it came out and jumped on a log, and it croaked real loud, and
What
hopped
croak?
about,
Where?
and the little goblin came right out.
My name's Snooty.
That's
I'll
right.
croak.
What?
What?
The deep lore.
What?
The deep lore.
What are you talking about? Yeah, your name's Snooty. I didn't see.
She starts
didn't-
hyperventilating and she goes,
What?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows what. Frog? Hop? Baby come out? Croak?
Snooty.
What?
Huh?
Wait.
A little explanation for those of you who are not familiar with the current character information. Snooty's former name used to be Croak from a village that she used to be part of, and they all called her Croak, and she fucking hated the name a lot. So this is why she is having that reaction, for the context that those of you are seeking. Anyways, continue.
Okay. I'm going to narrow my eyes at Snooty a little bit, like, yeah, okay. And then Desi's gonna just kind of clear her throat and go, yeah, okay, anyway, Snooty, yeah, no, yeah, that rhyme is whatever. You see, I actually know where baby goblins come from.
Denise looks at you, and
You
she
had it right
says,
the first time.
okay, and where do baby goblins come from, Desi?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather girl?
Oh, fuck off.
The baby goblins, so when one goblin loves another goblin very much, they use a wand, and doesn't have to be any particular, but bonus points if from Himichi brand. And then you go into tent and you wrestle, and whoever wins walks out, but the one that loses has baby fall off them. Yeah.
Huh? I remember the baby pit from my village.
What is baby pit?
It's where all the babies grow up in my village.
Oh, yeah.
We
when they
wake
dig
up
pit-
in the baby pit.
Yeah. Sometimes you put them in baby pit. It's known as baby jail.
No, that's where the babies are born, in the baby pit.
So, for those of you who are unfamiliar, in some goblin tribes, the way they approach raising their young is they throw the newborn goblins into a pit, and basically the ones that survive the encounter are the ones who are allowed to continue on into the tribe.
Yeah, surprisingly, not where Buggy died. Buggy survived that one.
Yeah, I mean, most of you probably did, but I think some of you might not have grown up in that fashion.
Not Kevin.
Is that the name of your goblin before he fucking died or something?
Yeah. It was Keith.
Oh no, you can't bleed that meta in here. Get out. Get
I
out.
do not remember that the Crispy's name is Keith.
God. Oh, God fucking damn it. Anyways, Dennis, Denise looks at you all. Center, DM, center. You gotta get through this.
Do you have a creamy nougat center?
Yep, 100%. Denise looks at you.
Hard exterior, soft, chewy interior.
100%. How many licks does it take to get into the creamy center? Anyways, she leans forward and she goes, "Okay, I'm getting a little bit here. You know, there's a process in making babies that many other creatures all follow, and it involves the things," and she just kind of points to her, like, crotch and goes, "Down here."
Dentist, when you say many other animals, what are we talking about now?
Oh, God. God damn it. Every sentence is a pitfall.
Yeah, I mean, that's where babies are made, though.
Put these back on. Continue forwards. Yes, so as
Stop taking them off. I told you.
there's just no point. There's no
on.
point removing them. There's no point. So she looks at you guys and is like, "Oh my God, this is just too much for me." And she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna try one last thing." What's 1 second?
This is gonna reach and just try to lift up fucking Dentist's skirt since the parents can't see what the fuck's going on.
She stops you and is like, "Well, hold on. I get it. It's what's underneath that I'm implying to, but you don't need to. I don't need to show that to you."
Okay.
Mama Mischief Maker said that's what's on the inside that counts, not what's underneath.
That's true.
You also wait. So we don't get to. You saw a snakey though.
That's
So
true.
you did see a snake head.
She sighs and says, "That's because you were taking a bath. It's a completely different context."
So is that what they do at the Pixie Kitten? Is they take baths?
One of the things they do, yes. You can absolutely go there and get a bath with somebody else.
Wait, why would I
Like a
want to
carrot?
share a bath if I'm paying for it?
Some people like to get into baths with other people who aren't wearing clothes, and they pay them for it.
Yes, dentist.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not supposed to wear clothes to bath. Why do you have to pay to? This is very complicated.
Is the soup better if you use other things besides Goblin? Is that why you pay
Oh, yeah.
Humies?
She puts her head in her hands and she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna take one last crack at this, and then otherwise I really need to rethink how we're going to approach the situation. Have you ever..." She looks really embarrassed about this whole conversation topic, and goes, "Have you ever touched other goblins in a way that feels good?"
Yeah, what's this?
Wait.
I want to slap Desi.
Because it's gonna nod her head, she's gonna open her mouth. Yeah. So when I punch, and then she's gonna get slapped. And then I'm gonna slap Gem.
Stop! She's like pushing you apart from each other. Stop! Gem, Desi, stop! And she goes, okay. Alright, well, technically, yes, what you just did is something that some people might want, but it's not exactly the full breadth of what I'm trying to cover here.
Well, have you thought about taking a deeper one?
Alright, I think I've maxed out my... Denise tries to explain sex to goblins meter. She's a little bashful about the process, so she goes, you know what? I think I'm not qualified to explain this situation to you.
Yeah, you're not doing a very good job.
No, you're right. I have some experience with what I'm trying to explain, but I don't really feel comfortable going into more details. So tell you what, if you really want to know what they do at the Pixies Kitten, you can go there on your own and ask Kei for either a demonstration or a more detailed description, because she will probably handle this a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. So I have one question. Since you said you are familiar, does that mean many babies have come out from you, but you cannot tell us? Is this sort of like when we got the cart and we know how the cart works, but you can't explain it to somebody else?
She chuckles a little bit and she says, no, I'm afraid the kind of experience I have doesn't make babies.
Wait, if you say you have experience and where babies come from, but you do not make babies, that... Wow, you're bad at this.
Yeah, I would think that I am pretty bad at that part of things.
It's okay then.
Very sorry.
It hits
It's okay.
practice.
Yeah.
That's...
The first step at being good at something is sucking at it.
That's entirely true, and I'll just tell you that I am a little bit more familiar with the one half of that equation than the other.
The being good at stuff, or the sucking at it part?
The two parts that go together to make a baby. One half of that equation, I'm much more inclined towards.
Is it's gonna look at Gem, Studio, Buggy, and then look back at Dentist, and then look back at those guys, and
I'm
then
gonna slow blink.
I think she's saying she has a pitfall somewhere, and we need to be careful.
I think that's what she needs. You know what? I think she's trying to tell us that there's a baby goblin pit. Except it's not a baby goblin pit. It's a baby pit in her backyard. Yeah.
Dennis, are you making babies?
No, she's trying to make babies.
She's
not very good at it.
And she goes, Gem, sweetheart, I will never be making babies.
Not with that attitude. Why are you teaching us then?
She laughs.
Goblins.
And she says, there's a part involved with making babies that is not the part that I have any interest in participating in.
Dennis.
Oh, do you? Okay. I think I know. And she does the does the finger and the okay symbol, and she goes, "You don't like this."
so she does this, and it's gonna take two fingers and just mash them
Snooty
together violently.
knows what sex is. She just doesn't know the term for sex.
So wait, you're doing the thumb and pointer finger together and then the other three out? Is that what you're doing, Snooty?
Yeah, so like the OK symbol, and then the other hand is the pointer finger, and she puts that through the hole and goes, "You don't like this."
She nods at your surprisingly accurate description and goes, "Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm more." And she just takes the two, like duplicates the hand symbol you had for where the other is going, and kind of puts them together, and goes, "I'm a little more for that."
Oh.
Oh, Buggy know what this is. Buggy do what Snooty did once.
Desi's gonna hold up two fucking like okay symbols, and then she's gonna kind of slowly put them and be like,
Maybe I have to see between, maybe I have to see things your way.
and then she's gonna put them to her eyes, like goggles, and then stare at Denise.
This does not seem any different.
Oh,
Buggy,
so does that mean you can marry Gem?
What?
Yeah, but I couldn't marry them anyway.
Because sometimes so okay.
Snooty is like doing big brain. Like if her brain could smoke, it would.
Yep.
And
Oh God,
she's
Hold
thinking,
on.
working overtime.
Before you deliver that, Boggy, what were you saying?
Buggy would like to waddle up to dentist and whisper something.
Okay. She looks down and leans close.
It's okay, dentist. I don't think holding hands is weird.
Oh. I fucking love this game. He's just fucking. So she just smiles and pats you on the head gently, Boggy. And she goes, "Yeah, I don't think hand holding is weird too. I think that's totally okay." And she looks at all of you and goes, "I like other women."
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
Why didn't you just say that before? Sorry, Snooty. You go ahead.
Snooty's,
No, you want to hear dentist say it.
No, I want to hear Snooty say, because Snooty is prettiest and most popular.
You think Snooty popular?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sometime a goblin lady and goblin gentleman can like each other, but sometime goblin lady can like each other.
Okay.
And then other time goblin gentleman and other goblin gentlemen can like each other too. And
Okay.
and dentist is like lady and lady, not lady and
so
gentleman.
she likes goblin ladies. That's why she lets us stay here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Buggy have question.
we're killing the DM already.
Denise looks down at you, Boggy, and goes, "Yes, Boggy?"
So this means I only make baby if I hold hands with girl.
No.
It means I make baby if I hold hands with anybody?
No.
I'm sorry, but we need to go see a doctor.
She sighs and she says, "Boggy, you can't."
I need to go tell Alice.
She just looks at you and gets a little frustrated, and she goes, "Boggy, do you have a penis?"
Do I have a
Didn't we meet one at the god house yesterday?
Wear it on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a guard. Why would I need one?
No.
Put those
It's,
fucking brows back on your bird, right?
Yeah, it's just no need for me.
Boogie.
Hi.
Boogie.
Hi.
Okay. do you have do you have a Pokebit down there?
Done where?
She's gonna like pat her own crotch, like right here.
Buggy puts his little tiny nubbin underneath his robe, and he pulls out his baby horse chopper, and he goes, "Of course I do. I pack protection."
Very important that protection is used. Yes, very smart. Yeah,
But
yeah.
what does that have to do with babies?
Okay, but like mm, Desi's gonna scratch her head a little bit and go, yeah, okay, but I don't know. But you know, mm,
Denise kind of sighs, and she goes, "Okay, all right. Boggy, have you ever had any children?"
what can I say to children?
Children?
Don't answer.
Have you had kids, baby goblins?
I've had the baby Buggies.
You've had baby
What?
boggies.
Yeah.
Oh, and how did that go?
It was okay. They were very cute. I had tea with them all the time, and then suddenly, poof. Buggy was in the baby Buggy.
Oh.
She sighs and points to the rest of you, Desi, Gam, and Snooty, and says, "Have any of the three of you had any goblin babies?"
Oh no.
No, that would be cannibalism.
Maybe.
Yeah, we know eat other goblins.
But we don't?
I mean,
It-
not on purpose.
Yeah,
We
not on
don't?
I think
sometimes on accident.
with Gem's statement, it entirely tracks that she might actually have given birth and just never recalled.
I slow blink again.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Guys, can I have a group meeting real quick?
Yeah. Okay, we have to.
Yeah.
Since when do we not eat goblins? I thought... Guys, I was...
We waited till they were dead, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but if I didn't eat, it was wasteful.
Oh yeah, that's the rule. You don't eat them if they are alive. You eat them when dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, otherwise it's wasting food.
No,
What?
you don't eat goblins. That's
I've
bad.
never eaten goblin before.
Only Chief eats goblins.
Then you say we should eat
Unless
every.
we eat the Chief, and we become the Chief.
Yeah, so, look, it's not cannibalism, it's called politics.
I don't know who that is.
Well, I thought it was called lunch, but okay.
I am confused.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that, Buggy. I know where you know what? I know where you're coming from. I like the cut of your jib. I understand. My Brian and yours are linked with a flavorful bond.
Wait, no, I stitched myself back together. I don't have cuts anymore.
No, I meant, I like what you are saying.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Okay, but now, real talk.
Yeah.
Has anybody made goblins? Like,
Gee, I met goblins. I met buggies.
yeah, but how did you make buggies?
Huh? Oh, Alice helped me. She showed me how to it takes 2 people to stuff them, and then you put all your love into them, and in a couple of months you get baby buggy.
Okay, when you mean, okay, if you had to explain the process, is it like sewing a doll, or is there other thing going on?
It's like sewing a doll, but you stuff it with love, not sadness.
Okay, but what do you mean by stuff it with happiness and love?
I steal a thing from Wiki. Okay. Wiki would say, I will tell you when you're older.
Des is gonna slow blink.
Denise is just gonna, having overheard this entire conversation, because you guys are very bad at keeping your hushed voices in check, she just kind of sighs and goes, okay, you know what, it's the afternoon, we're done with everything that was going on at the garrison. Oh no, wait, sorry, you guys were let out around, like, the evening time, so it's getting dark now. And she says, it's been a long day. I don't know where you've been, pointing to Boggy, but she says, I think you should consider going to talk to the sheriff at some point, just to make sure that the guards don't have any problems with you going forwards. I was told... let's see, I can't quite remember. Oh, yes. She raises a hand up and a finger up, and she says, the sheriff had mentioned that one of your little dead goblin friends was with you in a cart, and he has that as well. So he said to say to you, pointing at you, Boggy, if you want your little dead goblin friend to bury, he just needs to talk to you first, and then you can deal with his funeral rites, as is traditional to your people.
Did he say where he put it?
No, he didn't give a specific place where he's keeping the body. He also said that there was an old man in the cart that they had taken to help with burial rites at the cathedral. He'll be interred at the boneyard.
I took my property.
I think there's going to be a funeral for him. He was quite a popular baker who came through here. So I believe they're going to hold a funeral for him.
Going to make donuts for me.
Okay. Well, his cart also is now property of the town, and until the man's, I believe, granddaughter can make her way here from Magnamar to sort his affairs for his property and his everything he owns here in town.
When you say that, I'm not going to do it again, but wait. I have to make sure of something. Okay, we're fine. So when you say that she's coming from then Bucky goes, yeah. Yeah, hopefully that wasn't as loud.
Oh, we didn't hear that one.
Oh, good. Okay. Wait, did you want to?
Maybe.
Okay, so we go to voice and video, we go down to Christopher. We go. So when you say the daughter has to come down from oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that the cart with the dead people and the dead goblin, as far as I heard the description, you guys just ran into a really unfortunate situation on the road, and it was kind of you. It was very kind of you all to help bring this poor old man back into town to see that he was taken care of correctly. So I think that's really nice of you all that you had done that. But yes, he's being prepared for burial. His funeral should be sometime in the next few days. I don't know if you'll necessarily be welcome. We could see, but for the time being, that's a few days away. Until they're able to prepare and start that whole process. But yes, his granddaughter will be coming from Magnamar, but the travel is a couple of days, so she won't be here. Why do you keep screaming like that when I say that?
I'm sorry, what do I do? What?
Why do you keep screaming?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And she just looks over at Desi and goes, Is he okay?
Buggy, look, Buggy is an enigma of both trying to avoid responsibility by pretending that he is full of cotton in the barn, but then is devious mastermind of burning. So, you know, I don't know. He is okay sometimes, but he's very scared of horses.
Okay, yeah, this is just how today's going. Sure.
So
He's very scared.
he sighs for a minute, or sure, she sighs for a minute and goes, "Okay, well, that all aside, if you want to see the sheriff and get things sorted with your dead goblin friend, he wanted to see you, Boggy, specifically. So at any point, you're welcome to go talk to him, if you feel like you'd like to, or if not. I mean, I'm not going to force you to do anything. It's not my business how you interact with them. All I ask is that you just try to be respectful of the laws here in town. And outside of that, we have a whole evening left for us here, a couple of hours before it gets too dark, and we should probably head to bed. So, what do you guys want to do? What do you four want to get up to with the rest of our evening, huh?
Can we make goblins? Let's make lots of them, and then we can have an entire army and take over everywhere.
She looks a little embarrassed and goes, I don't think anybody here is equipped for goblin making."
That's not true. I can make goblins.
Yeah, the Buggy can make goblins. That's what Buggy said.
Wasn't this entire conversation about how we could make them?
Okay, I tell you what. We go down to store and we go to and say hello, hi, and then we slam the hand on the counter with authority, and we go, "I need your finest baby maker, please."
Yeah, we get the parts
then
that
we
we
come back.
need, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we just make loads of them.
Yeah,
Does he?
yeah.
Why we never done this before? We could have
She holds up 3 fingers.
thousands of goblins under our command.
Okay. Listen, understandable, but sometimes just trying to control 4 goblins is a nightmare. So maybe 3,000 is a lot. Because listen, I like beef stew, and more goblins is less beef stew.
Yeah, you're right. I want
Yeah,
more
yeah,
beef stew.
So I say we just make one very, very, very big goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she kind of like is. She doesn't know how to handle this conversation for the moment. And Denise just goes, "Okay, well, from what I know from why you guys are in town, you had some problems going on at your village that you needed help for."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yes, Desi?
This is gonna like visibly start to sweat.
Yeah, we needed help, with, finding certain people. And, you know what we found to them? We just, we're still looking. Hey, actually, I have a good question.
Yes.
Where is Goveti Manor?
Scaranetti Manor. Oh, that's...
Yeah, the Spaghetti Manor, yeah.
Well, that's on the... There's a part to the south of, along Schooner Gulch Road that leads over to a couple of manors that are over there. Those are, there's the Devon Manor, the Kaijitsu Manor, there's Valdemar Manor, and there's the Scarnetti Manor. Those are the largest sort of noble structures in the city. That's where most of the noble houses can be found.
Where is Scooter Gulch Road?
Schooner Gulch Road is sort of outside of town. The bridge you came in from to town, it's the other road going the other way from that bridge. I can, if you want, I can take you. Why do you need to go to the Scarnetti Manor?
Well, okay, so I have to deliver a message.
To who?
To whoever answers the door.
And what message are you delivering?
Oh,
I know the message.
Rudy,
I am thankful for my cousin.
yeah,
Oh, oh.
we'll get paid money.
Who
You guys have cousins?
Yeah.
is this by chance on behalf of Titus?
Uh-huh. Titus.
T-
Yeah.
Didn't he confuse you, Snooty, into helping with a jailbreak?
He walked out and picked me up and walked away. I don't...
Yeah. Yeah, he did, but we have a plan.
Okay, and what's that?
Oh, we're going to do a fundraiser.
For what purpose?
Well, we need more funds.
To do what with? Why do you need more money?
Make more goblins?
No, we not make more goblins just yet. We figured that out later. But you know, the man.
Dashetti.
Yeah, Dashetti. He has sons that got sold, and if I talk about it, it's gonna make me cry. So
Oh no.
His sons were sold away.
yeah.
Oh,
So we are
Oh.
going to go make fun.
you mean Vachetti the jailer?
Yeah, dead Chetty.
He has children? My goodness, that's...
He had children, and then they were taken for money.
I didn't know he had such a soft side. I've only ever seen him get drunk and end up bending people over his knee in bar fights when he's not in service at the jail.
Oh, that is how you make babies right there. That no wonder he has 2 kids.
She laughs and says, I guess that would appeal to some women.
Oh, okay. Yeah, anyway, listen, I do not have time for your specific fetishes, ma'am. We're very serious fundraiser mode right now.
So,
We can
hold on,
talk about
Desi. You're telling me
what?
you want to raise money for Vachetti so he can buy his boys back from slavers?
Yeah.
That's quite noble of you. How much does he owe?
He wouldn't take my gold, and I was sad.
Yeah, he would not.
I'll take it.
Hello,
No,
this is news to Buggy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Boggy, you weren't there for the encounter.
Oh yeah,
but...
Boogie.
Yeah,
Boogie, we met very nice man who had us when we were in jail. He was very nice. I carved him goblin statue. He gave me this, and I'm gonna pull out the blank Rubik's cube and show Boogie, and I'm just gonna be like, I got this puzzle, and then just gonna put it back before Gavin can take it, because Gavin's a jealous bitch.
Okay, so my question is, do you know where the savers are?
No, they are across ocean.
But how they cross ocean? How we get people back if they cross ocean?
We pay a guy, and they come back.
Yeah, we pay man, and if they come
What
back.
happens if
Now,
men go
listen.
missing and suddenly come back loving Buggy?
What? If men go missing, then they come back and love Buggy?
Yeah. What happened then?
Then you marry?
Maybe no.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It depends. What you do with other men is none of my business.
That's true. I want to. Do you think? Do you know where a man is?
Yeah, there's a lot out in the streets.
Yeah, but the one I have to go marry.
Oh, no, but you could marry Dad Shetty. Dad Shetty no longer has a wife.
Slow blink.
If Snooty wasn't married to Chief, Snooty would marry Dashetti, cut him strong.
Wait, how
I
come
love
only have
stuff.
one Mary?
Cause when Mary, the how, isn't that how that work? I'm
Well,
confused.
listen, I have been told many things. I have been told there is main squeeze, and then there is side squeeze, and then there is a fair. I don't know why they call it a fair, but I imagine there is many people having fun in one place, which is why it's called a fair. But none of that matters. We need to go to Scaretti Mansion and grab the money, and then we will come back. There will be no problems, okay?
Can you
So-
introduce me to person we have to give money to?
Yeah, we do that on the way back. Sound good?
No. I need to go there first because Bucky needs to say hi.
Oh. Oh yeah, you need to go talk to sheriff anyway. Maybe. Okay, we go there. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So she nods her head and goes, "Okay. So what I'm hearing is, we've just come from the garrison, and you want to go back to the garrison, and we'll bring Boggy in to talk with the sheriff. Then, if everything goes well, we can introduce him to the jailer, Vachetti,
Uh-huh.
and then we can go to the Scarnetti Manor and deliver the message that you've been tasked with. I can't say I'm all that happy with you doing something for Titus, but at the same time,
Uh-huh.
the money is going to a good cause, so if it's just a message, I don't think there's a problem.
Silly Denise. Silly Denise. It is not for Titus, it's for us. It's for us and Dad Shetty. You see.
Okay, well, whatever you have planned, I'll help you get over there and show you where it is. But first, yes, let's go back to the garrison, and we can make sure that Boggy gets to talk with the sheriff, and we'll sort all of that business out, okay?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Does anyone need anything from the house before we go? And she looks back at her like, she sighs a little bit and goes, I'm gonna need to find somebody to put up some new windows.
Yeah, I'm sorry about window.
Can I
Bucky
start
is not.
stitching the house?
Can you start searching the house, Gem?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, go ahead and give me... perception's probably the best call here. Yeah. Alright. Cool. So, searching through the house, you can find a whole bunch of, like, little bits of, things that somebody would keep in a home like this. Like, she has a couple of blankets and pillows and, a decent selection of clothing. Denise is pretty well off, to anybody who would... I don't know if Gem could define, like, what somebody seems rich or not, but she seems like she has some pretty good quality furniture and some nice, little extra bits and bobs, and mainly the only thing in her house that has the majority of the items that she, like, might consider valuable is she has some nice hairbrushes and beauty supplies in her bedroom, along with, like, a wide collection of pressed flowers. She has, like, a couple of, like, pressed wildflowers and stuff in frames up in her bedroom. She has... her bathroom has, like, a couple of, like, of era decent beauty supplies, which is probably not a great collection. But it's better than most average people would have. And then her kitchen has a decent supply of, like, potatoes and carrots and bread and all that kind of stuff. So otherwise,
Taking the bread, taking the
want-
potatoes.
Yeah.
I'll take a handful of the makeup. I'll take a pillow.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'll trip and fall down the stairs, dropping all of it.
All right. Well, I don't know how you're gonna fall down the stairs because it's a one-floor building, but
Gem will do it.
She'll
She'll
find a
figure it
way. She'll find a way. All right. So, meanwhile, as Gem is running around the house grabbing random shit, Desi, do you want to do anything, or are you just kind of like waiting till Gem comes? back to leave.
You know, we should probably take bathtub back.
She looks at you quizzically. And Denise goes, "You mean, oh, you mean we should take Amiko's bathtub back to the Rusty Dragon?"
Yeah.
Wait, no, I
Yeah,
stole that
sh-
fair and square.
No, you cannot keep that.
No, this is my throne.
No, this is not.
I am Prince Ali.
We make you a new one, a better one.
Yeah, we get you a better one.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, Bucky.
I want
The plan
proof
that I
you're going
have,
to make
you will
one.
be able to shine.
This is what always happens. Bucky gets nice thing. People say you have to give back. Bucky don't get cut.
Buggy,
No,
look.
Bucky.
And she pulls out her bag of coins and she goes,
I buy you a new one that's better than this one.
Oh shit. So, right, dentist. There's a man who may or may not find you talking about a lamb. Don't worry about it. Bucky did not actually curse him.
She looks at you with, like, her eyes narrow, and she goes, "What did you do?"
You should know. Bucky went on the lamb.
Okay. Did you hurt anybody?
Could you describe the meaning?
Did you cut anyone or make them in pain?
Could you describe pain to me?
She sighs and she goes, "Did you make any red stuff come out of anyone?"
No, that sounds messy. I don't like ketchup.
Okay. You're a strange one. And she just pats you, like, gently on the head. And she's just kind of leaning back. She goes, "Okay." Meanwhile, Snooty, as this is all going on, what are you doing in the house, if anything, before you guys head out to the garrison?
Snooty is just kind of chilling. She's like, I did my thing. I'm good now. I already said I'm gonna buy things.
I buy thing for Buggy tomorrow.
All right. She laughs and goes, "Okay, well, we can take the bathtub back now, or we can wait and take it back later. It's up to you guys."
Will stores be open if we take this now so we can buy a new one for Buggy?
By about this time, most of the stores are already closed, I'm afraid. The market will be open tomorrow, and we can absolutely go shopping tomorrow. But for the time being tonight, I don't think you're going to find a lot of good things to buy.
Buggy.
That is me.
Is okay return tub now, buy you new thing tomorrow?
No, this is how it always starts. And then everyone says, "Don't worry, Bucky.
And we
we're
wait
good."
till tomorrow. We wait till tomorrow.
Good.
Alright, so by this point, Gim, you've returned with all the objects you wanted to collect, and as you're coming back from the other rooms, you trip and just kind of send it everywhere. Is the intent for the makeup to end up on your face, or is it just kind of going everywhere together?
I don't know. I just saw it, so I took it.
Alright, so as you come out from the back, you just stumble and drop it all, and it just ends up looking like you're made some really bad knockoff Mr. Potato Heads, because the stuff that you were carrying impacts on the potatoes as they land on the pillow, and it looks like you've made kind of like some weird ad hoc little potato doll things.
Oh, they made a goblin.
God damn it.
Look,
One Desi fact, please.
What? Oh. Sorry. Desi has never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's good information to know. Make sure to use that in the future.
Ever.
So as Denise looks at Gem's creation, she just kind of sighs and goes, "Very good, Gem. Tell you what, we need to leave these here so that they'll be safe, and when we come back, we can deal with them, okay?"
Okay, I'm not sure I understand, but okay.
It's alright, come here, take my hand.
Yes.
So she grabs your hand and starts heading towards the door and goes, "Alright, everyone, let's go to the garrison. We'll sort things out for Boggy, and then we can go ahead and deliver the message. And tomorrow we can worry about taking the bathtub back and buying Boggy something new to replace his throne." Does anyone have anything else to say, or are you guys all compliant in this action?
She's very compliant. Snooty, very compliant.
Boggy is simmering and still wondering how he is going to make a new friend.
All right. So,
Do you want to be friend with my new goblin?
Gem, you leave making goblins to me.
But I just did it.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's not baddie, it is Boggy.
I made Boggy.
Yeah, you made a little Boggy. Yeah.
Do we need to bring him to the chief?
That's a good idea. You should try that.
Okay. To
All right.
Mr. Penis Head.
Yes, to Mr. Penis Head. To Mr. Penis Head we go.
And I will take my potato baby with me.
Just one of them?
Just what? How many did I make?
You made 2.
I made 2? Oh dear.
Twins.
Yep, you made twins.
I'm taking both of them.
All right, how are you carrying said potato babies?
As awkwardly as possible.
All right.
I'm holding Dennis's hand. I'm probably holding one the other hand, and I'll in my mouth and fuck it. I'll just.
All right. So, I think the most cursed sentence that has come out of my mouth so far, with a mouthful of babies, you head towards the garrison, and after a little bit of finagling through the town, eventually you make your way to the garrison, which we'll bring up here on screen. So let me go ahead and hide this here. And we hide Sandpoint, and oh, right, we need to transition over to, okay, hold on, I'm gonna do a little thingy here real quick. And then this will just make it easier for everybody. And then we go over here instead. Oh, alright. Okay, maybe it didn't make everything a little easier.
Well, I'm
there
over
we
here.
go.
Woo.
Okay, there we go. It flopped over. We're good, we're good. So now that you guys find yourselves outside the garrison, there is a guard, standing guard outside the garrison, who is just kind of chilling near the door. And as you come walking up, Denise, holding Gem's hand, and all of you approach, she just walks up and says, I found another little goblin friend who the sheriff needs to talk to. And Buggy, are you walking around town in your, like, little doll form at this point, or riding with anybody, or are you just, like, walking on your own?
If we get an eye shot of the guard, I'll run away.
Oh. Okay.
Screaming
right.
and all. Yeah.
Alright, good. Good. That's good. So, Boggy, as you are getting closer and everybody's coming towards the garrison, you see the guard out the front of the garrison, and you just go screaming into the streets, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, Denise just looks a little flabbergasted, and how do the rest of you goblins want to respond?
Why are you screaming?
What? Why you scream?
Boggy's running away at the moment.
Why are you running away? Snooty rushes after.
Boggy can't hear you over on screaming! Ah!
So are
Boggy,
you
why
gonna...
you run?
What?
you-
That's okay. I have okay with me.
I want to spit out one of the dolls.
Okay.
All right. So you spit out one of the potatoes and then say what?
Bookie.
Desi, what about you? Snooty, you're running after Boggy, yes?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Desi?
I'm gonna run again for Bucky.
All right. So, Snooty and Desi, because you both have, I believe, the same movement speed as Boggy. No, Desi, you technically move way faster because you have boots that give you +10 speed.
Yeah, I'm very fast.
Yes. Which you took off the goblin you murdered. Congratulations on your corpse loot. So you are, you're definitely a lot faster than Boggy. So I'm gonna give you a roll with advantage to see if you can use your acrobatics to snatch him up.
Oh, okay. Is it straight roll?
Let me look at your stats real quick.
Acrobatics? No
No,
advantage.
you have advantage on your acrobatics, yeah. So you go to your proficiencies,
Gobi
click
shall be mine.
acrobatics. Oh my god! All
Gobi
right, well
will be
that
mine.
do you, Boggy? Do you even want to roll a defense or?
I would like to roll goblin bullshit.
Okay. Oh, close, but unfortunately no cigar. But let's see what happens on the goblet bullshit pool. That is. Fuck me. And now it's a musical. Every creature within 60 feet of the goblin who called for bullshit, friend or foe, is suddenly compelled to horribly narrate their actions for 10 minutes. This does not apply to the goblin who called for bullshit. So, Desi, as you rush forward and pick up Boggy, how would you like to narrate this this successful grab of the wayward doll?
You, I'm coming to get you. I fucking got you. But you run, Gobi.
Why are you doing that?
I do not know why. I do not know why. What did you do, Abby?
Am I having a stroke or are you having a stroke?
You can tell by the way I use my talk. I am suffering. Why? This way I have to talk.
Snooty, do you want to attempt to say anything in this situation as you catch up to Desi, who's holding Boggy?
I am out of breath, and I cannot. Why am I singing? Da 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 da.
Sorry.
Denise looks incredibly confused and turns to look at the guard, and she's like, "I'm sorry about my little friends." She's like looking at her mouth, wondering what the fuck is going on, and she goes, "They are frustrating sometimes in the end." And the guard looks at her, and he looks like he's about to say something, and he goes, "Don't worry, miss. It's okay." And he's looking at his own mouth, and he's like, "Just bring them in, and we'll process them anyway." Gam, do you want to say anything, or are you just gonna keep your mouth shut?
Yeah.
So Denise turns around and she goes, "Come along, goblins. It's time to see the sheriff. Make sure, Desi, you take Boggy. And
Nope.
don't let him scare.
Boggy, go big Boggy, run away now. Kitten pie.
In my hands, my grasp, he can't appear. Going in the station. Oh God, this feels real.
Okay, Boggy, you bamf into Big Boggy.
Yeah, yep. Back to screaming.
Alright, let me just do a little replacement there for the time being. Boop. Don't know why that's listed there. Let's fix that real quick. There we are. You should be full health. So now that he's doubled in size and he's still smaller than you, Desi, even in his big air quotes form, because you're bigger than an average goblin. So you're gonna give me an athletics to hold on to him. Actually, you know what? He's a slippery little fuck. I'll give you acrobatics. So give me an acrobatics roll to hold on to him. Alright, Boggy. Give me an acrobatics or athletics, whichever you'd prefer, to struggle out of Desi's grasp in your new big form.
I use Goblin Bullshit Go!
Can't escape my fucking grasp. Cannot.
There you go. That slows you down. No, that's not you, Desi. That's Boggy. I selected the wrong one. So
I was reading it. I was like, wait, I didn't fucking call bullshit.
yeah, I didn't click on the right token. That's my bad. So the goblin who called for bullshit moves at half their normal speed, like they are stuck in magical molasses for an hour. So suddenly, Boggy, you are like, like you feel covered in gross stickiness.
Silver, do you have the ability to resize tokens at all?
I kind of do. Why?
Okay, this is going to be important. When it is my action again, I'm going to do something. Preferably before I get to the door.
Alright, well, for the time being, Desi has turned around carrying you as you're moving a lot slower and stickier. And Denise turns to look at...
Got you.
Denise turns to look at you, Denise.
You're all still singing, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, Denise looks at you, Desi, and goes, "Oh, good job. You got the guy. Let's go inside before I die."
She's gonna nod her head
Dentist
frantically.
A very pretty voice when she sings songs, ha la la. Really bad at rhyming when singing, la la la.
The guard, still like looking at his own mouth and just being so perplexed, just goes, "Why the fuck am I singing like this? What have you goblins done?" He's like
This
pointing.
town is cursed, jazz hands.
Gam, anything from you?
I'm having fun.
Okay, so Boggy, as you're being hauled towards the door, what is your what's your trump card here?
Let's see. Wait, doesn't... Oh.
Is it a magical ability?
It is. I cannot use the one I want to yet.
As in you haven't learned it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, then I guess...
No, I still have one. I just don't know how to put it in here.
Okay, well, tell me.
I use action surge or evolution surge speed, so I get plus 20 status bonus to my speed. And I would like to unbamf into small buggy.
What is this? What evolution feat?
Yes. So I get a focus pool as a summoner, and I get to use my link spell. And my link spell, I get here I could.
Yeah, if you can click on it and put it in the.
I would love to. It's not letting me put it in here.
What category is it under on your character sheet?
Class features, link spells.
Your connection
link
to your
spells.
Eidolon allows you to cast link spells, special spells that have been forged through your shared connection with your Eidolon. Link spells are a type of focus spell. It costs 1 focus to cast a focus spell, and you start with 1 focus in your pool of focus points. You refill your focus pool during your daily preparations, and you can regain 1 focus point by spending 10 minutes using the refocus activity to specifically connect to your Eidolon, such as by having a heart-to-heart conversation, playing together, or meditating in unison on the natural bond of whatever the fuck you are. Focus spells are automatically heightened to half your level, rounded up. Much like cantrip. Oh, it's rounded up. I can't do the thing I want.
All right.
Wow. We just got the Mass Effect
Wait.
Codex
no, I
reader.
can't. No, I can't. Because it's still going to be 2.
So you need to level up before you can do it.
I do.
Focus spells don't require spell slots, and you can't cast them using spell slots.
Oh my god, this is so much. Okay, I'm good. Well, for the time being, we're gonna go ahead and say that it's not gonna pop off.
No. So I was trying to use enlarge. Enlarge happens when I'm at level 6.
Oh, okay. So you're not able to use enlarge until you're level 6.
No.
Got it.
But I can use low light vision and dark vision, or surge sight, surge sense, surge amphibious, or surge speed.
Right. So you want to use the surge speed to get small again, and then try to go faster.
Indubitably.
All right. Is it possible for you to share the surge speed in the chat? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly like this. Allow me. Your Eidolon gains plus 20 feet status bonus to your speed. Spell effect, Evolution Surge Speed.
So your speed just increases?
Yeah, by 20.
Okay. So you'll be faster than Desi if you can get out of her. So
No, I won't.
You want this is divided by half.
I have
The
the
total.
molasses.
Oh, right, you are afflicted with the molasses, so you're still not faster than Desi.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, Boggy is just trying his best to get out of this situation. So,
Yeah.
Boggy, you can make one more attempt now that your size changes to wriggle out of Desi's grasp. So give me a yeah, that'll work. Desi, you can give me an acrobatics in return to see if you can hold on to this slippery little fucker. Technically,
Do I count as the attacker?
you do. So technically, you win, Boggy, unless you want to call Goblin bullshit, Desi.
Goblin bullshit, go.
Oh god, this is just chaos.
Yes. No.
Away with you, demon!
Oh god, this is. I love this table so much. The goblin who called bullshit slips on a rotten banana peel that appears out of nowhere and is knocked prone. It's like this pool knows how to tell a narratively linked result every time we do this. I swear the goblin bullshit pool is sentient.
Yes.
So Desi, even Boggy being slowed by Boggy, now you're in little form again, yes?
Yes.
Alright, you jump out of Desi's hands and wriggle away, and Desi, you go to grab Boggy, but unfortunately you are knocked prone by the banana peel that just appears out of fucking nowhere in front of you, so you whoop and thud to the ground. And Boggy, do you start running away?
Yeah, I run as fast as I can. I need to hide.
Alright, so you move 20...
22.5.
20... Okay, so you're just a tiny bit slower than the other goblins. So Desi eats shit, then has to take a moment to get up, and in the meantime, Boggy, as you're running away, Snooty, do you want to do anything about Boggy's escape? Snooty? Snooty.
Sorry about that.
No
Could
worries.
you repeat that? I apologize.
Yeah.
My
alright.
audio cut out on me.
Are you gonna try and chase after Boggy since Desi ate shit on a banana peel?
Yes.
Alright. So you are going to catch up to him, even though you're going to get like a ways down the road chasing him. So Snooty, go ahead and give me either an acrobatics or a athletics test to see if you can snatch up this little boggy.
Goblin bullshit go.
Okay. Oh, nice. A 9. Good. Let's see what happens to Snooty. The goblin, a rotten chicken egg appears out of the air. Oh, good. Boggy, you rolled a 5.
Goblin bullshit, go.
Oh.
Good lord.
The goblin who called for bullshit can see perfectly in the dark and see invisible creatures until the second time they blink. Oh god, you don't blink!
Power overwhelming!
Oh no, why did I make this?
He's been too much power.
So I can see it forever then. Yeah, I can just see invisible things now, so long
You
as I
can
don't
see-
go buggy.
You have perfect dark vision with true sight. I guess forever.
I don't think I know this though. Does like God just come down and be like, "Excuse me, sir, don't blink."
There is
get
no way.
superpowers."
There is no way you know you have this right now because so just
Alright, if Buggy ever says slow blink or anything like that, we have to call him out.
fuck. God damn it. Alright, so Boggy, you just managed to slip out of Snooty's grasp and start charging into the distance. And Denise just is like completely... By this point, the 10 minutes, I would say, has definitely come to pass. And she turns around and she goes, oh my god, I can't believe he's getting away. Oh, it's done, fuck, thank you. So she starts running after him. And the guard goes, get back here, you! And starts charging over. Desi, you get up off the ground from your banana slip, and you are still much faster than Boggy. Do you want to try and close?
I'm gonna chase him down. Yeah.
Alright.
Buggy would like to attempt to hide from this witchcraft.
Gem, are you going to hold on to Denise's hand as she goes running away?
Are we still singing?
No, the singing has come to an end, but Gem might not know that, so she might still continue to do it regardless.
Dennis, I love you. You should go inside.
Denise
I'm
is like...
start trying to pull it in further.
So you try to, like, pull her into the garrison?
Yeah. I mean, we don't need Boggy. I've already got Boggy and Boggy, so we could do this.
Oh no! Oh no! She looks down at you and looks super confused, and she says, why are you stopping me? We need to go after your little friend.
But we have Buggy.
What?
Yeah.
And I want to hold up my amazing twins. My beautiful children.
Is one of them missing a bite? Like
Yes.
a bite taken out of... Okay. So you hold up your twins. Meanwhile, Snooty, Boggy has evaded you and is running down the street, trying to find some kind of cover to like start hiding from everybody. But Snooty, you're definitely able to still keep up with him and try again if you want because you haven't been knocked down or slowed. And
Yes.
Desi, you can try to close the gap with your extra speed if you want to try to snag him too.
I'm chasing down that little fucker.
Okay, so at roughly the same time, Desi and Snooty, you both catch up with Boggy as the guard is like running behind. He's basically like, "Stop right there!" So can I get a roll from Desi and Snooty both to see if you guys can snag Boggy? All right, Boggy. Make a defense roll against Snooty, and then one for Desi. For your acrobatics or your... Well, that's Snooty. And that...
Goblin bullshit, go on my roll.
Okay.
No!
Neener.
You You randomly receive 1 point of damage. Also, you should be max health by this point, I believe, because you've had enough of a rest. But now you're down to 23 and have taken some bleed damage as you just randomly receive a cut out of nowhere. So Desi and Snooty, both of you fail to manage to grab hold of Boggy.
Can I throw my rotten egg at him?
Sure, give me a throwing attack, please.
Okay, what would I roll for that? Like an unarmed, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm giving you the right thing to do, but I'm pretty sure that it would still be the same. Because you're doing it off of your dexterity, so yeah, it's the same modifier. So go ahead.
So unarmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Boggy, what's your AC?
My AC is 15.
Okay, cool. So you huck a rotten egg and inflict, I would say, what is your unarmed strike's damage? Alright, you inflict 4 points of bludgeoning damage, which will have, because it's not going to hit as hard, being a thrown egg and all, so you hit him for 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh
Boggy,
god,
stop running now, you stinky.
You always stinky.
You're
I'm a-
extra stinky now.
Good. Now I'm more celebrity. Goodbye.
Oh, fuck.
So Boggy, you've reached far enough to attempt to slip into the hidden shadows of the halls. Yeah. Anyways, give me a stealth, okay? Now I want perception checks from Desi and Snooty, please. I'll give a perception check for the guard. Oh, God, please. Does anyone want to call Goblin bullshit?
Goblin bullshit, go.
Okay. Desi, are you good with your perception? Oh, you're rerolling it too. Okay, good. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's see. What's Snooty's? The goblin who called for bullshit now hovers 5 feet off the ground and is unable to propel themselves by their own feet for 1 minute.
It's like I want.
You just randomly take 1 point of necrotic damage, Desi.
Help me! I'm on the air. Please save me. I don't like you here.
So Boggy disappears into the shadows of the town, and for the time being, you have no idea where he's gotten off to. And meanwhile, Desi, you just take a random smack to the face from damage, and Snooty just begins levitating with no control over her position in space. As the guard, stops and nearly slams into Snooty and is looking around. And he's like, where'd the little fucker go?
I ran up. I don't know. I went that way. Save me!
Desi, what's your reaction to all this?
Effie?
Effie?
You're muted?
Oh, fuck. I forgot I sneezed, so I muted. Snooty. I grabbed Snooty, and I'm gonna pull Snooty over and put her on piggyback, and then hand her both of my braids to hold on to, because I have pigtails. And be like, okay, hold on, no go nowhere. Do not fall upwards into sky. I hold on to legs. No, it's okay. We'll go in buildings so you cannot fly away.
I'm so scared.
I don't. It's okay. I will not let the gods take you.
So as Desi turns around to walk back towards Denise, pulling Snooty, hovering along by holding onto her braids, and the guard just runs off into the direction here to just be like, I'll find that little fucker, probably to no good effect. Denise standing there looking at Gem like, oh my god, these fucking goblins. I think now is a perfect time for us to go take our break.
Breaks are important.
Jesus Christ. Alright. All right. So for the time being, everybody, we are going to take a quick little 15-minute breather here. So thanks everyone for joining us so far. Here is the goblins to indicate that we have gone to our break screen before it actually switches over. Just a reminder to everybody, if you are interested, you can go ahead and engage and follow with all of our wonderful links there for the people involved in this project. And you can also go to the YouTube archive at that link and check out the stuff that we have been getting up to previously. So we'll be back in roughly 15 minutes or so, give or take. And when we return, we will figure out what our goblins are going to do next. All right. So see you all shortly.
See you all soon.